from the Beacon Center, and we are here for our second weekly interview with video, and we're here with Justin Oegan, our CEO. So say hi to everyone, Justin.
Hey, how's it going?
So let's talk about what happened this week. The first thing, which was a big deal, is we started our Facebook Live series with the gubernatorial candidates, and you interviewed Bill Lee today. Tell us how that went. What were you excited about that he said? Were you surprised by anything?
It was a lot of fun, actually. I hope we have the same success going forward. We don't have any technology problems or anything like that. And it's a good way to showcase the work we're doing and the candidate's stances on those things. We pretty much covered all of our top priorities. Fortunately for us, he was with us on most things. And so I'm excited to hear about the other candidates and whether they have the same level of passion for things like occupational licensing reform, getting rid of red tape, being very pro-school choice. And so things like that were very refreshing to hear, and I hope he's actually out on the campaign trail talking about those things as well.
That's great. Our next interview is with May Beavers on the 25th, so make
That's
sure
right.
you tune in for that. So another thing that came up, there's a rumored stadium in Chattanooga where they're going to try to build a minor league stadium, most likely with a lot of taxpayer money, and we kind of came out and did that. What is your concern about building a stadium with taxpayer money, and why do you think it's important that we bring this up right now?
Well, it's sort of a reverse Robin Hood situation, right, where you're taking from the poor, giving to the rich. Because if you're low income, you don't have a job, or you have work a lot of hours to provide for your family, you probably can't afford to go to a minor league baseball game or come over downtown Nashville and go to a Titans game, and you certainly can't afford to spend a lot of money on it. And so we're saying that we can take money from those individuals and subsidize middle class and wealthy people to enjoy sporting events. That's not the role of government. These owners of these stadiums or the owners of the teams are multi-millionaires, in some cases billionaires. They should be the ones funding this. We've seen deals where it actually works, where they can fund privately their own stadiums and they don't need taxpayer money. And so when we're talking about doing this in Chattanooga or Nashville or elsewhere, it's time for us to step up and say no more, that we need to put an end to this type of thing.
I think we gave the Rams a lot of credit because they didn't really take much money going to Los Angeles, but
Sure.
they left the city of St. Louis with about $177 million of debt for the
Without
stadium,
a team.
without a team to use it. So, I mean, they
Exactly.
can just leave you high and dry. So the last question, kind of more of a fun question. I was walking down Broadway last night. I saw Legends, the bar, repainted. They have a mural of country music legends. And now I saw Taylor Swift, Dierks Bentley, and Tim McGraw, people like that. So I think it's a little questionable, but I know that you're more of an old-time country music fan. So if you would have a mural painted in your house with 3 country music artists, who would be on your wall?
My, how things have changed,
Yes.
right? And some of those guys are great. They're great for country music and for our city, but they're no Johnny Cash, and that's mine. And Glenn Campbell, rest in peace. We lost him this week, and there's another good one. And you make fun of me for this, but I'm a big Dwight Yoakam fan, and so I'd probably put Dwight Yoakam on my wall just for the fun of it.
Actor/singer Dwight
That's
Yoakam.
right.
That's right. Yeah, he does everything.
He's a Renaissance
That's
man.
right. So that's what we have for this week, and we will see you next week. Thanks for your time.
Thank you.